So, Sin Cara, formerly known as Mystico, Mexican wrestling sensation, is set to debut on Monday Night Raw next week. Now, I am very excited to see Sin Cara debut, because if you haven't seen any of his matches back in his days in Mexico, I would encourage you to go and look up some of his videos and actually watch them, because more than likely you'll be very entertained by what this man can do in the ring when it comes to his style of wrestling. Now, in addition to me being excited about him debuting, I'm also very curious to see who they actually put this guy up against, because Sin Cara has such a unique move set, and it's not really a move set that is used in the WWE by WWE wrestlers. Even with guys like Rey Mysterio and Evan Bourne, Sin Cara's move set is still very unique and very different from regular move sets that they use in the WWE. And I just don't see a big guy like Kane or Big Show, or even medium-sized guys like a Triple H, being able to sell and take his move properly without messing it up, because his move set is so unique, and it's sort of like a true luchador style type of wrestling. And I don't think these guys would be able to sell the move properly, because they haven't had much experience with it. The only experience these guys have had with that type of wrestling is with Rey Mysterio, and even then, Rey Mysterio is doesn't have as much as that luchador style as he used to have. Being molded by the WWE to be more of a high flyer, and actually doing moves that these guys can actually sell. So, with that, I'm very curious to see who they put him up against. And in thinking about that, it posed the question to me: why did WWE get rid of the Cruiserweight division? And we all know Vince favors big guys over little guys. We already know that. But if you think about it, if they're really targeting the little kids, and that's their true main demographic that they're trying to shoot for, you would think they would have the Cruiserweight division still active today. Because when you think about it, if you're a 7-year-old kid and you're watching one of WWE's house shows, would you be more entertained by watching someone like Sin Cara and Evan Bourne, who would be flying all over the ring, doing insane stunts, jumping out of the ring, flipping, and basically having a high-paced match? Would you be more entertained by that, or would you be more entertained by watching a Triple H versus a John Cena? And in my opinion, I totally believe that as a 7-year-old kid, I would be more entertained watching Sin Cara versus Evan Bourne, because these guys would be jumping all over the ring and doing all their stunts and diving out of the ring, and they would look like real life superheroes to me, and I would want to cheer for them and get behind them, and ask my parents to buy a t-shirt by them or buy Sin Cara's mask, because these guys are like real life superheroes, and I would support them. And because it's not that hard, it's not very hard to entertain a 7-year-old kid, or just a little kid in general, and if you have a guy, if that's all it takes is to have somebody do a flip and jump out of the ring and land on somebody else, I would think WWE would take advantage of that, and they don't. These small guys like Evan Bourne and Tyson Kidd and Primo and all these little guys that they have, and you never really see them on WWE TV because they don't have anything for them. Because in their minds, WWE doesn't think they can sell. And I think it's quite the opposite of that. If you actually highlighted these stars' abilities and made them actual superstars and made them seem like they are unique, they have this unique ability to do what they do in the ring by jumping around and diving out of the ring and being able to do all these moves that you wouldn't see John Cena or Triple H doing. I would think they would take advantage of something like that, and they don't. And that's why I don't really know who WWE is gonna put Sin Cara up against. And I really hope it's not some big guy like a Mark Henry or someone big like an Ezekiel Jackson or someone like that, because having a really big guy going up against a really small guy isn't entertaining to watch. I don't want to watch Mark Henry beat Sin Cara up for the entire match and then have Sin Cara come out and pull out in the end and have him beat Mark Henry. That's not entertaining to me, and that wouldn't be entertaining to the kids, in my opinion. And and that's why I think they should just try to bring back the Cruiserweight division, because I think from a business standpoint, they can make a lot of money off of it by having these guys showcase their skills and actually play them off as real life superheroes based on what they can do in the ring. And it would also be good for these guys who you don't see on the main shows anymore, like Evan Bourne and Primo and Tyson Kidd, who all have amazing talent. Based on what you've seen of them, you can tell that these guys are truly talented, and then they don't get highlighted like they should. So, and if they do keep this up, it'll probably be the same thing for Sin Cara, because they really don't care about the small guys in WWE. It's all about the big beefed up guys who can't even wrestle properly. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, because in my opinion, I really would like to see them bring back the Cruiserweight division. And I'm pretty sure they have a lot of high flyers in developmental who haven't been brought up yet, because they really wouldn't have anything for them. So I think bringing back the Cruiserweight division would be a good way of highlighting those stars who have those unique abilities that other stars in WWE can't do. And you can actually pit those guys against each other and bring back some credibility to the Cruiserweight division, and actually let these guys have a title that they can fight for, and let these guys get the spotlight. I think that's all I have for that. Like I said, let me know what you guys think on your opinion about bringing back the Cruiserweight division, and what you think about the state of small guys and basically cruiserweights in the WWE today. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.